to the Spam Invitational. I'm your host, 1010 Gaming, and today we have the Wiggles versus Team 1970. So, the Wiggles are 4-1 with an overtime win. Their most recent loss, or their only loss, is to the one-seeded NME, who are undefeated and have the MVP favorite on their team. So can't really blame them there, but they are looking to bounce back as they're currently in the third seed, looking for the second seed because the second seed will get them a bye week for the playoffs. On the other hand, Team 1970 is 0-5, two of them in overtime, right? So two overtime losses, which puts them seventh out of 8 teams. But the team that's in sixth also does not have a win that is in regulation. So if Team 1970 were to get a win, they're 1 point behind them in terms of overall points. That would put them in sixth. So we've got a big matchup here. The Wiggles need to keep pace with Tsunami, who play this week. They play, let me double check that for you guys really quick. Don't want to give you guys anything that's wrong. Tsunami currently owns the second seed. And they are playing... Looks like, yeah, they're playing Filled Up this week, which is a respectable team. Not top of the line, not a guaranteed loss for sure. But that's the current situation we got. The Wiggles need to win to keep their hopes for a bye week. 1970 needs a win to even get a shout at the playoffs. Another notable thing, Cherry Coke. He is only in his second week. Last time he was out, he went 9-10 in a loss, 8-6 in overtime versus just Team 2. You may be wondering how we got to House. 1970 won the toss, Tails, and elected to defend and ban a map. They banned Stadium 2020. House was selected by the Wiggles, hence why we are here. It's been a very difficult season for Team 1970. A statement win here would be massive. Top 3 team in the league. The top 3 have been really strong, and just in the same sense, the bottom 3 has really not been. It's been a difficult season for a lot of teams this year. Though this is probably the strongest of the teams with no regulation wins. Colin checking his drone now, seeing no one but hearing someone in the doorway. He's going to go swing it now. Can't quite finish. The guy pulls out the pistol, does more damage. Down he goes. Reloading. Dom does it all now. Tried to get the refrag, could not deal with it. They've got A site control though. If he could run to a corner, he might be able to plant. Does it all. Doesn't know exactly where anyone is. He's hearing them push from either side now. Looks like the swing's coming, and I think Smith. I don't think Dom saw him at all. That was disgusting. A little bit of the yeah. That's tough for Dom there. Nothing much he could really do. In other news, NME clinches the 1 seed this week after a 7-3 win versus just Team 2, looking to go undefeated next week. The new Operator Snake is not to be used until he is available for everyone, so anyone who has bought the Battle Pass won't be able to... Oh, Colin. Okay. I saw that. Scared the fuck out of me. Pardon my language. As I'm explaining it, too. As I'm explaining it. Anyway, not to be used. Period. Until he's available for everyone, so anyone who has had the battle pass and got him early cannot use them just yet.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Other than that, Little scare there. Last time out, enemy defeated the Wiggles. Colin went 9-8. Dom Does It All went 2-10. Parallel, just Team 2 defeated Team 1970 8-6. Smith went 9-9. Cherry Coke went 9-10. They're a very dependable team, I must say. They're very similar in talent, and you know it's a good balanced team. There's not one guy who I guess I'd take Smith right now just because we haven't seen enough of Cherry Coke to really for sure.
Attacker's objective is to defuse a bomb.
Looks like that was reinforced the wrong way. I don't think Smith's happy about it. I think we've only had one match on house, but I think it went well.
Now you see me, now you won't.
I've only heard the one. They haven't heard Dom, I don't think at all yet. Well, I guess they would have if he broke the barricade there. In goes Dom. Not necessarily. We'd like to see the ADS a little bit sooner there.
Let's find those sheep.
Just gonna ignore it. Interesting choice. Cherry Coke had the opportunity. C4 is gonna come out. Is it gonna be any good? Yes, it is. Down goes Dom. Smith looking to get the second kill here. He's checking up the stairs. He finds a drone, but he's not gonna find anything else because he's not up there. They finally find him. Down goes Smith. And Septicolins swinging the stairs. Can Cherry Coke get the frag? No, he can't. Not quite. Septicolin frag's gonna go out. Just gonna push Cherry Coke down the stairs. He had the cross and gets the kill, and that's what the second place runner in the MVP race is all about. These two have been head and head for the longest time. It could go either way going into the final few weeks, but I'd imagine as here we go again. I think he's got to be doing it intentionally just to scare me. I don't appreciate it. I don't appreciate it at all. Point is, these two have been, being Septicolin and enemies, Mad Dog, have been head and head all season for who's better. And you could have it either way. I mean, you talk about a defensive masterclass from either of these guys. Mad Dog's got a 3.3, Septicolin's got a 3.5. The only difference between these two guys really is attacking-wise, Mad Dog is a little bit more competent. I would say Mad Dog's definitely got the better team overall, so it's hard to say how much of it is due to that. But you can't hold team situation and a most valuable player
5 seconds to go.
Situation too difficult on the guy with a worse team. So I would say Septicolin's stats that he's been able to put up has been, I guess I'd say just about equal with what he's been working with. Looks like they might be trying to do some sort of top down. They're very separated from each other right now. It's not typically what you want to see. Oof, down goes Dom. Smith holding that angle very patiently the whole time, and now we have Septicolin here, who's not, he's very used to these types of situations. We'll see what he ends up getting up to this time. C4 gets wasted there from Smith. Frag's gonna break open the barricade. Damage goes, A lot of damage to him there. I don't think he was anticipating Goyo. You saw plenty of the canisters on barricades before. He never checked his own doorway, though. And that's going to cost him a lot of health. This is a very good angle here from Cherry Coke. I like it a lot. This is not something I would love peeking. Gets a favorable roll anyway, and gets the second one! I don't think Cherry Coke saw him for a second there. Not 1 second. What a play. What a response we've seen. After losing the first round, it looked quite difficult. Septicons responded. Yeah, I mean, about as best as you can. Two kills, 2Ks to get the next 2 rounds and take the lead while attacking still is it's elite is what it is. It doesn't get much more clutch than that. Also should note, Septicon and Dom are both on PC. Smit and Coke are on console. Both PlayStation. You can see the logos down there. So there is that to have in mind. It's hard to say how Smit wasn't able to land a kill. I figure he would have been able to see him for a good while there. But again, that's one of those things you can't watch everyone. Could have got there last second. We just have no idea right now. Definitely looks like, okay, both the drones get destroyed there. That's crucial. I don't think they spotted the bomb, but, you know, I'd expect both of them know where the bomb site is or can guess. But with Echo and Smoke, definitely looks like they're going to try and play this late. You got to play your life here. And it's very anti-plant. So
Attacker's objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
I'd expect Echo to find a nice little hidey hole. And Smit to hold down both sides by himself, kind of.
Drone up and running.
No footsteps being seen from Dom just quite yet. Don't know if they definitely were spotted there. Here comes Cherry Coke. Oh my god, just misses. Perfectly controlled the recoil right by his head. That is so difficult. Dom got away with one there. Oh my goodness. Cherry Coke just missed the kill there, and he's gonna get wall banged through the desk there. Should be able to get the plant down now, as he will. Smit is gonna have to run through that, and he can't, and now Dom's gonna get a great kill, holding the plant very well there. Maybe take some words back on the great part, but a serviceable kill. He was there when he was needed, and that's all that matters. Missed opportunities there. I mean, that's what that round was. Team 1970 should have had that one in the bag, given their opportunities. They had a chance to take out both guys pretty much for free. and just barely missed the opportunities.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Lieutenant set. Banshee is ready.
Gotta drive.
10 seconds left. 5 seconds left.
Mozzie, this is a pick we don't see as often as you'd think you would. Purely just because, you know, he's got the ability to shut down and steal a lot of utility from the attacking team. Curious as to what Cherry Coke's plan is here. Now, if they go in through there, it looks like they're droning right now. Smith's been spotted. Swing is coming in. ACOG advantage. A lot of damage done to Decepticon there. Here comes the push from Cherry Coke. No one's on the drones. No one's there to spot them. Down. Oh boy. Here we go. Cherry Coke in with the push is gonna die to Dom, who's prone on the ground. Wasn't prepared for that one, but the refrag comes out from Smith. Nothing much you can do about that. That prone position is so dangerous. I mean, it's very unexpected for you to be in that position, but you make so much noise down there, and you move so slowly that peeking any corner prone is just, it's not going to work. It's going to be very, very obvious when the time comes to swinging while prone that you are prone. You make way too much noise. You move way too slow. They're going to see your elbow for 3 years before you even get to see them. It just doesn't quite work when it comes to swinging. Now, defensively, you can get away with it because you don't have to swing. And I think that was a great example of it. Defensively, he got swung, great. You know, it's hard. It's not a very predictable thing for people to be prone. But yeah, attacking wise, not necessarily something you want to be doing is swinging prone. Still, some good kills there. Dom secured them a round win, and he got a good refrag. Speaking of Dom, he's been very busy. Showed up a little late today, but in his defense, he was working on his series of social medias and his podcast, We Know Ball Network, on X, Insta, and TikTok. I have no idea where his podcast is. I'd expect it to probably be on Spotify and whatever and whatnot. But point is, he's been a very busy man getting interviews with a lot of people. It's been very exciting to see how that's going. If you guys have any interest in the fastest, I don't want to say fastest growing, but a very quickly growing sports media page, that would be one to check out. Take a look. See, he's doing interviews with some Central Michigan players. And that should be very entertaining for those who want to follow their story. C4 comes out. Cherry Coke. It's a good play. Smith goes down. All Cherry Coke, who's pinned. It's going to be very hard to get up from that prone position, but he had nowhere to go. A great angle turned to a bad one very quickly. And it's not looking great. Down 2 on defense. Big trouble if you're Team 1970. Remember, after this week, there's only 1 week left. They play Tsunami, the current second-ranked team. This is their only chance. And I understand it's versus a very, very good team in the Wiggles, who have an MVP candidate and were second place, first or second place the whole season up to this point, or last week. But it needs to be done now or next week, and I'd rather it now than next week. You know, you don't want to be put under the pressure going into the last week of the season of I need to win to even have a chance, right? That's not the situation you want to be in. Now, of course, they still have that game that went to overtime, but was sadly cut short because of the settings we were using at the time, which is not what we intended. That game is still to be played at the end of the season. If they can secure the overtime win there,
Defenders,
I
protect your
don't
bombs from
know
being defused by
exactly what their
attackers.
point situation would look like, but it would make things easier even if they can secure an overtime loss here.
Bomb located by attackers.
Any point they can pick up would be incredibly good for them right now. Interesting Mira play we're looking at right now.
10 seconds left before insertion.
You know, we see this operator, we
5
see
seconds
Mira
remaining.
banned all of the time in ranked. Whenever she's bannable, she's banned.
Attackers are
But
moving
in
to
this
defuse the
league,
bomb.
there's more important things to get after
Time to
than
redecorate.
Mira every single time. And we
Moving
haven't really
back!
seen her used to do anything too crazy just yet.
Deploying shock drone.
Drone is ready. Flash out.
Deploying.
It's a very clean kill there from Dom as he secures his second round in the books where he's gotten the last kill. He's 4-4 right now, looking very steady. As the Wiggles appear to be taking a rather large lead and maybe a comfortable win here in 2 rounds time if they can't if 1970 can't get anything done. Which, right at the way it's looking right now, it's not looking great. I'd expect one, maybe two more wins they can squeeze out. Their average wins seem to be around 3. They can take 3, 4 rounds off of just about anybody.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
Wall secured.
Good drone kill there. That was a big ping. I don't know if you guys saw that last round from Cherry Coke.
10 seconds to
Or was it
insertion.
Schmidt? I can't remember who gave the ping. But that was a big
5
ping.
seconds remaining.
If Dom had whiffed, they would have been in with
Attackers are
a
moving to
decent
defuse the
shot
bomb.
of a round win there. And a 3-4 game is definitely winnable. 2-5 feels like an eternity. Trying to find someone in this drone hole. It's not quite working. It looks like everyone's trying to get something through the drone hole. They're gonna run off now. They both used their utility. That went incredibly poorly. I don't know if that could... I mean, technically it could have, because Cherry could have died, but that was downright awful. Not a lot of communication there at all. I think I was playing this very aggressively for someone who's got a 2-on-1 advantage. I guess I don't know that Cherry Coke is as low as he is. Both of them reloading now. Here comes the run out, and Dom gets another kill. They trade! Yikes. Dom's doing a great job right now. Septicolin's also been elite. I mean, we're talking multiple rounds where he's had some crazy clutches. But Dom's looks very solid today. But more so than he has a lot of the other weeks we've seen him. I mean, we're talking about in this league right now, he's got a .35 kill death ratio, a .4 on attack, and a .3 on defense. So to be going even is way better than what we're used to seeing on a typical day. And that's with him being as busy as he was. Like I said, he showed up a little late, apologized for it and everything. So, I mean, we're always good there. But, I mean, let's be real. These things run late. People show up late. It happens all the time.
Locate and defuse bombs.
But, you know, multitasking, you're trying to get everything done at the same time is not easy. And he seems to be still locked in and in the game. It's not always the easiest thing to do. So they're finally now getting their drones maybe up the stairs.
Seconds left before insertion.
Ooh, the Cav play here from Septicon. He wants to get aggressive, secure this win, and go home. Amaru coming out from Smith, though. These might be two countering strategies. Let's see what happens. Oh, good kill from the window there. Septicon now. In goes Cherry Coke. That's not the greatest move we've seen. Can't secure the kill. Thankfully doesn't get downed though. In goes Smith as well. He's going to find one. And a round. A lot of bullets in that magazine. Had plenty to spare. Team 1970 lives to fight another round as we head to round 10. Finka and Cav. Yeah, the second you see Cav go out, I think it was probably best if they waited to guarantee that Cav was still on the board. I don't know if that changed their ban at all, but it might have.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Surrogate deployed. Laser gate in place. Laser gate in position.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Spawn peek again here from Septicon. Let's see if he can get anything. Gets one. Can he get the second? No, he pulls away. I'm really wondering how many times we've got to see a spawn peek come out before teams start to take notice and, you know, stay prepared for it. Looks like the sound might have Dom messed up a little bit. Interesting to see if anyone here can make a play. Talk about the F2 for a second. It was recently buffed, given the vertical grip, and it's been tearing people up recently. It's a more than capable gun. And a more than capable person. That smoke grenade's not going to do the greatest job in the world, though. Only a minute left. Sure, he's definitely using up a lot of time. He's playing it rather patiently, but he's got to manufacture one-on-ones, and right now this is not one of them. If the Wiggles can win this, the direct ping through the floor can't do it. He's gonna try again. And that's one way to win it. The Wiggles give themselves a chance to take back their second seed and playoff bye, given a tsunami loss. And 1970 is going to have to pull out a win next week if they want to make the playoffs. Septicon, your MVP. We'll have him in here shortly. Let's go to game chat.
Hello.
Oh my god, I was
Hello.
unmuted. Hello. How the fuck did you know I was there?
I pinged you. You didn't shoot at the kitchen can. I just shot through the floor
No
with the ping
fucking
on.
shit. I saw the ping. How did you ping me?
There's a camera in there.
What? The Z ping. Yeah.
There's a
No, just
camera
thank
in
you,
that
my
room?
guy. Yes, I just said you didn't shoot the camera, dude.
Oh.
That's
Hey,
not true. He
GG.
has walls and he can ping through floors.
Oh no, yeah, yeah.
Right. So another MVP, another game, another MVP for you. Well, I was gonna ask you about that last kill, but it seems we already have that figured out now. So, just your thoughts on. I guess I'll start with the bog standard question. How you feel your teammate did today? I thought he did pretty solid.
I thought Dom did great. He covered the corners. He took out, honestly, so many guys this fucking game. It was huge, massive for the program. Really proud of him. He's been putting in a lot of work and practice in the background. You know, no one's looking. He's putting the training in, and hey, today, you saw it. The performance was phenomenal.
Right. So with the win today, you guys are still technically in third pending Tsunami's game. They end up playing, looks like, filled up. So if they lose, you guys would take back second and get a bye week for the playoffs. So it'd be one less game you guys would have to play, or one less series you guys would have to play. So big stuff for you guys. 1970 is going to have to win next week if they want to make the playoffs. And even then, they still need the other team to lose.
Very true.
But
To
with
be rude, but how does that work? You put a top 3 versus a bottom 5.
what do you mean?
No, like just genuinely out of curiosity, you put a top 3 versus a bottom 5 for teams. So how's the matchmaking working?
Well, two teams get a bye, two teams miss. So the
Two
only
teams
people
go
that
by?
yeah, so the 3 and the 6 play and the 4 and the 5 play for the playoffs. Is that the question?
No, I was. Well, you said we're what, bottom 6?
You guys are currently ranked 7th in the standings.
7th, so that's second to last, no?
Yes, correct.
That's what I was wondering. Why is second to last playing top 3rd?
Because it's the regular season and just about everyone plays everyone. You play one team twice, you play one team 0 times.
So
Something
what
like that.
team has my team played so far?
You guys, I have your schedule actually right here. You guys played the Wiggles today and the first week of the season. Tsunami. You played Slow
Wait,
Rollers.
hold on.
That
Do you,
game.
do you know their current ranks? Because I don't know any of their names.
The Wiggles are the team you just played. They're third as of right now. Tsunami's second. Enemies first. You guys got a really bad roll of the schedule. What in the? Just Team 2 and the Slow Rollers. Just Team 2 is fourth, and the Slow Rollers are fifth.
So has this team already played 5th and 6th place as well?
You guys, the two teams you guys did not play are filled up in GBB, which are sixth and eighth.
So
You
we're playing
guys,
against pretty much all the high rollers. That makes a lot of sense to me.
yeah, you guys have fared well. You guys play Tsunami in the last round of the season, so yeah. Oh, my headset just died. Look.
Hello, hello.
His headset died. I don't even know if he's got a plug-in or not. Probably not.
Right. All right. I'm back.
Oh.
Anyway, so I have one more thing to point about. Colin, you scared
Yeah.
the death out of me. It was awful.
did.
I was mid-explanation on why everyone wasn't allowed to use Snake, and as I looked
did that on
up
purpose.
at my screen, and I saw you were playing Snake, and I'm like, great. How am I supposed to fix this?
Yeah.
Kyle leaves me in charge, and this happens on my watch. Great, perfect.
Did you notice I picked
You
Snake
gave me
every round of the
yeah,
game?
no, and then you gave me a good scare the first 2 times I saw it, but then I realized you were just messing with me.
Of
Yeah.
course, I just messed.
Yeah. So I do have a question. You are pretty high up there in the MVP standings. I mean, obviously it's going to be a league vote. Mad Dog's got a better kill death ratio. You've got a better defensive one, but his attack is a bit better than your defensive is. Is there anything you could say personally as to why you believe you are the one who should deserve MVP?
I should deserve MVP because I'm just better, you know.
Right. I guess we'll have to see that. Hopefully we get an All-Star game in this year as well, because I think we could get a 3v3, 4v4 All-Star game going. Hopefully a 3v3. Get the best 6 players in the league.
As long as it's not the map canal, I guarantee you I'll win.
Oh, is that your kryptonite there? You're coming out and saying Canal is...
I am really bad at that map. Otherwise, if I get that map, I'll have to play.
Fair enough. So that explains the loss to enemy. You guys were on Canal. Clearly, it wasn't a fair game. I understand from your point of view how that happens. Anyway,
Yeah,
congratulations.
there's another map, but I don't want to say it. So
fair enough. Congratulations on your guys' win. Hopefully, you guys can sneak into the bye in the second seed. Tsunami would need to lose either this week or next week, but I have confidence you guys will likely be able to pull off 2 wins. I mean, the only team you lost to is the first-ranked team in the league, so I don't anticipate you guys losing again.
hopefully not. Hopefully we do not see that in the next 2 games or however many I need to go into a place against.
Right. So next week's the last week. A lot of playoff deciders. The only thing that might change after the last week of the season is the slow rollers might have to finish their game versus Team 1970, and that might decide a playoff spot or home field. So other than that, congratulations, Dom. You played very well. I don't know if he's here or not.
He is here. He's been listening.
All right. Dom, would you like to give yourself a plug? I don't know if his game chat's working. I know that might be bugged.
He can hear, but...
Okay. Anyway.
Hold on, he's got to look really quick. Hold on. But hey, thank you. I mean, I really
Open mic.
appreciate
Oh, there we go. There's Dom. Yes.
Here we go.
All right, Dom, plug yourself.
I just want to say thank you guys for showing up to our game. We really appreciate it. We play our best for you guys every time. And if you guys want to look for any sports news, go to We Know Ball Network on TikTok, X, and Instagram.
All right, that's all from us here at the Spam Invitational. I've been 10 Pin Gaming. You've been incredible viewers, and we will catch you on the flip side.